Hey, Charlie. You guys faced this team 7 more times this season. I mean, is this the kind of game that can start pushing that rivalry button already?
Um, uh, I mean, I guess, we match up well with them. They're obviously a great team, and so are we. I think our group responded well to the adversity that we had, 2 periods into that game. So from that standpoint, it was a fun challenge and, exciting in our room to come back and get a point out of that one, and an opportunity in 48 hours to try again to get 2 points.
Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Charlie, can you just take us through that game time goal there?
Yeah, I think Kretsch broke his stick, and the puck kind of came to him, but he wasn't able to play it. And then I tried to just get around it and shoot it. I was trying to go far side, and then it kind of just turned into a scramble. And I was lucky enough to have it come back to me and tie the game up. And like I said, it was exciting for our team, and a good boost in morale to get a point out of that.
What does it say about the team? This is going to a few games now early in the season where you guys have been able to, come back from deficits, get points, and just show that you have that ability.
Well, I think that's something that's been in our game for a while, and dating back to a couple, the time that I've been here, and the couple of years that it's been. And I know every season is a new season, but I really think that starts with, obviously, our leadership and Bergie and Marshy and those guys, who are coming over and keeping the positivity up on the bench and making sure no one's discouraged and realizing that we have a chance to come back in any game, and then just turning over, all 4 lines and 3 deep pairs to try and scratch back into a game. So,
Thanks, Charlie.
Go to Pluto Shinzawa.
Charlie, not too many chances that you guys gave up to them 5-on-5. What were you guys doing to limit their time and space with the puck?
I think we're taking a lot of pride in trying to break pucks out clean, and it's not going to happen every time. But kind of just holding ourselves to a standard, trying to get out of the zone clean, trying to make the right reads, and just going from there. But everybody takes a lot of pride in the D zone. So.
Last question for Charlie, Chris Ryan.
Hey, Charlie, just the reality of facing Z tonight versus what the expectation had been. What was it like seeing him in another uniform?
Yeah, obviously the build up to it, I was excited to kind of see him, and then once the puck's dropped, it's hockey. It moves very fast. There's not really a chance to slow down and and take it in. So the game moves quick. I wasn't able to talk to him or anything like that, but happy to see him playing in the NHL and doing so well.
Thanks, Charlie. I'll take questions for Brad Marchand. We'll start with Dan Roach.
Hey, Brad, just a thought on you guys play quite a bit with the Capitals this year, just on what you guys were able to do down early when you had a ton of shots against them and be able to come back and get a point. Kind of your thoughts on what you guys were able to do tonight.
Yeah, we've always been a resilient team. We knew we weren't going to quit, and it really just takes that first one. You get a little bit of confidence from that, and you keep building. Teams tend to sit back when they get a few goal lead, and we just kept pushing. I think the biggest thing is we were winning battles and funneling everything to the net. That was basically it. Later in the game, we started to try to do a little bit too much at times and weren't winning as many battles. But when we started to just funnel and kind of get there, and we had a lot of opportunities. We easily could have won that game.
Again, get in the queue to ask Brad a question. Please hit the raise hand button. We'll go back to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Just wondering, were you guys able to get a chance to catch up with Z before the game at all, or was it just basically you see him on the ice and kind of in between whistles you say what's up?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, I don't even know if we're allowed to see people from other teams right now. With all the protocols and everything, it's game day. So unfortunately, with everything going on, we didn't get to see him. Normally I think we would have had dinner with him last night and spent some time with him then. On game days, guys are focused and preparing to do their job. So I don't think we expect to see him today, but hopefully at some point.
And then quickly, you said you wouldn't chirp him on the ice. I take it you didn't, but was there anybody else you were able to have pleasantries with?
Not really. I tend to not do that a whole lot. I think I got heated and might have said something to Dad at one point, but nothing of any importance. And especially with a guy like Z, the last thing you want to do is rile him up and obviously, we're friends, so I'm nothing to say to him. A lot of respect for him, and it was definitely odd to see him on the other side, but just trying to play the game and compete out there. That's really all that's going on out there now. I mean, especially with the mics and everywhere, you really can't say anything anymore anyways.
Thanks.
Kevin Dupont, go ahead.
Brad, on your goal, it's fun to watch Charlie go down the right side there and carry behind the line. Can you just, from your perspective, what you're thinking as he's making his move? Do you expect him to go all the way? And when he's doing that, what are you thinking you've got to do?
Yeah, I was actually, it's funny the way things work out. I was out of position there. I wasn't where I was supposed to be. So he made a great play, drew everyone to him and I was kind of left all alone, but I wasn't supposed to be there, so I got lucky.
Emily Benjamin.
Hey, Brad, you have this game tonight. You face them again on Monday. I mean, is this how teams maybe build some rivalries? There's 7 more games against this team this season. Yeah,
maybe at times. I mean, everyone's competing. Emotions can get high at times. I didn't think it was necessarily that high out there tonight. But it definitely, the more you play a team, the more you're going to battle. And if something happens at some point, then that even amps it up even more. So, this is definitely the way that you create rivalries. And, I think obviously the other way is in playoffs. And the more you play teams in playoffs, the bigger the rivalry is. And that's kind of almost what we have here. We play them a lot this year and we're going to be competing, be one of the better teams. So, it's going to be fun.
Last question for Brad, Chris Ryan.
Hey, Brad, Charlie, on your goal and also on the equalizer, is that what you're looking for him? And how good can this team be when he is able to complement what you guys do up front?
Yeah, he's such a dynamic player. He's so good at transporting the puck. He's strong on it down low in our zone and breaking it out. And, he's quick to jump up in the play. So when he gets his offensive touch going in the O-zone, and he's able to wheel around and he's making the plays that he has been recently, it's fun to watch. I mean, he's going to be a dominant player in this league for a long time. And, we need that owner. We need him to take the next step. And especially with losing Z and Krug, we need guys to step up and take over those roles. And he's doing that right now. He's been great. We need that to continue.
If you positive on this night, you're down 3-0, but you're carrying the play and then get those 3 goals late to tie it.
Yeah. We shouldn't have lost this game. So we're not going to hang our heads by any means. We did a great job coming back. We missed a couple of chances early where it could have been a completely different game. I mean, I missed one backdoor tap in from past and would have made it 1-1, would have completely changed everything. So, we were right there. We carried the play for majority of the game. And, they're a great team. They find ways to score goals. That's what they do. They don't need much of an opportunity. But, I think we got to be happy with how we came back and how we played tonight. We just have to keep building on that. If we play like that every night, we're going to win a lot more games than we lose. So, we had a good game.